Well, apparently millennials do not think much of their own generation. A new Pew Research poll released today found that 59% of millennials described their generation as, quote, self-absorbed, while 49% said they were wasteful. So are these characteristics unique to millennials or just something that they will grow out of with age? Joining us now is a man who works closely with millennials, former NFL tight end, Super Bowl champ, and Movement Mortgage co-founder and CEO Casey Crawford is with us. Casey, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Well, of course, we have a lot of questions for you as well about the game, but I got to ask you first about your business. Your mortgage business targets millennials, correct?
We do.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we think it is one of the most exciting segments in the market. Millennials now make up the largest percentage of home buyers as it relates to generations in the whole marketplace. So over 33% of buyers are millennials, and it's just growing.
So what do you make of this study then? I mean, they're out there saying, look, the generation is wasteful, self-absorbed.
Yeah. You know, I think we're all self-absorbed to a degree, right? I mean, good gracious, if we can look at our society as much time as we're talking about deflategate, we're a little self-absorbed. But, you know, we've actually seen millennials entering the marketplace in a big way over the last couple of years. And, you know, millennials are actually making $78,000 a year on average as buyers, and that's really helping them enter this home buying market.
So they have the money to buy a house.
They do. 25% are still getting a loan from mom and dad, so there's still some of those phone calls, right?
25% is a huge percentage of people borrow money from mom and pops.
But one of the big misconceptions is that it's a lot of money. See, FHA, Fannie Mae, and Freddie
3%.
all have programs for less than 4%. Yeah, where they can get a down payment, and that money can be a gift.
3.5% or
3.5%.
3.5% down payment on FHA loan.
Does that surprise you in terms of this being such a big portion of the home buying market?
Very much, but also the millennials weren't home buyers as a result of the Great Recession.
That's right.
And so ultimately, you do buy a home. You don't stay in an apartment or you don't stay at mom and dad's house. You do buy a home eventually, so it's probably pent-up demand.
That's right. As these life events are happening, as they're getting married, as they're starting to have kids, all these things are happening. They're starting to buy homes, and they're starting to get serious and jump into the market. And a lot of them did have a little aftershock, right? They went through the Great Recession. They watched their mom and dad oftentimes struggle to make mortgage payments, losing a house a lot of times. That's a lot to get over. It was a lot, I think, emotionally for this generation to jump into the home buying market and doing it a little bit later.
What got you interested in this area? After the football,
it seemed like a natural transition
career
from football, and I just found the next most litigious business I could find. No, it was we really, you know, football's about entertainment, right? And that was a great thing to do. Got to enjoy Super Bowl and have a lot of great experiences there.
Oh my God!
But
did you have your Super Bowl ring on?
I gave it to my dad. It doesn't go with most outfits.
Son.
Yeah. I wear a little simpler jewelry, but no, it was a great time. A lot of fun. And you know, at some point, I think I said, hey, I wanted to stop entertaining folks and see if we could really impact their lives in a deeper way. No better way, I thought, to do that than to look at bringing capital to communities. And that's really what we do, is try to help millennials and first-time home buyers realize the dream of home ownership across the United States.
Tom Brady, did he get a square deal?
Teflon Tom. Love Teflon Tom. I mean, he's a poor guy, right?
Yeah. Make me hate Tom Brady just a little bit more.
Were you happy with what went on yesterday?
Yeah, I was thrilled. I was thrilled. Yeah, I wanted to see. Let's get back to playing football, right? Yeah. This is about being entertained. It's about the game. Nobody wants courtroom dramas. Like, it's great. It sells for a little while. Let's get over it. Let's get back to the game.
You know, I was talking to somebody yesterday about how so much of what we do and certainly on the field is mental. How much do you think this whole deflategate saga has gotten inside Tom Brady's head? I mean, you know, when you've got all this stuff going on in your head, you don't play as well.
Tom Brady has ice in his veins. I think
is that right?
You give the guy a watermelon, he's going to walk down the field on you. Yeah, he's one of the best guys that ever played the game, right? I don't think this is going to last.
Do you think it hurt his relationship though with Belichick?
That's a good question. You know, I wouldn't think so.
Because, like, at least on the surface, it looked like that Brady got thrown under the bus.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it did a little.
Early.
I think the nice thing though is now everybody hates Goodell, right? Nobody's mad at Belichick or Brady so much. Right. Now everyone's just really sick of Goodell continuing to bring this up, and they I think are coming back together and kind of closing the ranks.
Well, do you think Goodell goes?
Oh, wow. I wouldn't think so. I think he's really well regarded by the ownership. And they, you know, again, they've kind of closed their ranks, which is unfortunate, right? The players and the owners need to come together to put a great product on the field. It's in both of their interests, right? Everyone wants the fans engaged. The players need it. The owners need it. Come together, get this stuff worked out, and keep your dirty laundry inside the house.
They're going to want to win. So, I mean, they are going to be playing to kill this next game.
I hope they get crushed like the Ants.
Oh, my God. Why?
I hate the Patriots.
Yeah, well,
Pete Frangie, her producer, is from Boston, and he's a Patriots fan, and I hate the Patriots.
I took a couple of L's than myself when I was playing, I think.
Tell us how you really feel.
Who do you like, though? I mean, this season.
Well, you know, like in the NFL, when you get really commercial, like the last guy that pays you, you're a pretty big fan of. So, I mean, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is who I retired with. So that,
right.
you know, yeah, I left.
Who's the Super Bowl champ this year? What do you think?
Oh man, Super Bowl champ.
Yeah,
Let's
good.
let's go Seahawks. Let's go Seahawks and see Russell Wilson redeem himself.
Yes.
All right.
I'll get on board with that. I will get on
Maria,
board.
you're looking at Rodgers' replacement right there.
Wow. Would you want that job?
Yeah, I'd love that job. Yeah.
But you got a mortgage business right now.
Yeah, got a couple more people to finance around the U.S. hopefully first.
You're doing a great job financing them. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Maria.
Casey,
Thanks for having
good
me,
to
guys.
see you. Casey Crawford there. Future